What's up, YouTube? It's Willie Rebuild. Little short video I'm gonna show y'all with these Gbody dashes. I noticed a lot of them inside the radio where you put your radio in at. The dash be cracked and you can't mount your radio in. This one right here I fixed. I also had to fix the one in this car. And as you can see, the radio mounted in. It's kind of dark in here, but the radio mounted in pretty good. Show y'all how I fix it. So what I do is usually the little fiberglass piece is gonna be cracked out of it, so you can't you ain't got nothing to work with. So what I did to this dash right here, I cut a piece of plastic. Actually, I cut a piece of plastic out of an old Monte Carlo tail light. I cut this corner piece. Let me get in the light where y'all can see. I cut this corner piece out of it, and I fiberglassed that piece into the dash. I cut two pieces actually, one for each side, and fiberglassed them in. And once you do that, let your fiberglass harden. Then you got something to mount your radio into, as you can see. And your bezel also screws into that piece right there. So then you can install your radio. You can do it while it's in the car, the dash in the car. I did the other car while I was in. But since this dash was already out, because I'm actually getting it ready so I can put a cover on it. You can see that well, it was an easy job for me to fiberglass it on both sides. And what I did, I set my plastic that I cut out, the tail light, in through the back. And then I fiberglassed it from the back first while the plastic was sitting on top of what was still left in the dash. And fiberglassed it down in there. And what I use too is I take some little butterfly clips, like those ones you see right there, and I drill me a hole, and that's what I screw my screws into to mount the radio. And so it won't be just screwed into the fiberglass, because after a while it'll open the hole and get loose. So I use those clips to straighten it up. And also what I do is I sand it down. I just did this one yesterday. I sand it down a little bit before I put my clips on to smoothen it out. This is another spot where I repaired it right here. Actually, I'm not finished this repair. It was cracked with a last glove box screw go. And you can see I did the same thing, cut a piece of that tail light to put inside of there so I could have a piece to fiberglass back in, because the piece was missing. I ran out of paintbrushes, but I get me some more paintbrushes today and finish fiberglassing it. And I just used the screw and 2 zip ties just to hold a piece in. And I kind of smoothen it out with the grinder, because I'm just using the plastic to have something to mold on to. The fiberglass is actually what's gonna strengthen it up, as you can see right here. it's strong. It's not going nowhere. It's actually stronger than it was before. We just getting this dash here, prepping it up. We're gonna put a dash cover on here. It's not in perfect condition, but I think it's a good candidate for a dash cover. So we're gonna clean it up and scuff it up and get it ready so we can put a dash cover on it. And we're gonna put that one, the dash and rat nest, right there. So we'll have it. We got us a dash for it. Got this from my buddy. You can see it was cracked up in a few spots, but the main thing you want to make sure is that the mounting tabs are good, like where your speakers and stuff going at, and all that's good. And for my AC vents and all that to go in, all that was in good condition. Like I see, it's a good candidate for a dash cover, so it don't have to be perfect. My buddy, I guess he was scared of it. He actually brought this dash to put it in his car, but once he seen it was cracked, I guess he was scared to deal with it, or he didn't want to deal with it no more, so I got it from him. And we gonna make it look pretty and put it in rat nest. Just showing y'all how I fix the dash when it's cracked inside the radio bezel. I see a lot of them be like that. Some of them just crack over time. Some of them people done broke in the car and snatched the radio out of it and cracked the little mounting area where you put your radio in it. But that's how I do it. Will it rebuild? YouTube, over and out.